Hello, I'm Robert Peters, Chair of the Lexington Planning Board, and I'm presenting Article 50, Inclusionary Housing for Village and Multifamily Overlay Districts. This article is intended as a response to the Executive Office of Housing and Livable Communities, EOHLC's conditional approval of Lexington's bylaw, which was approved at Annual Town Meeting 2023 as Article 34, Multifamily Zoning Housing for MBTA Communities. The legislature's intent with the MBTA Communities Law was to allow the creation of more housing and to increase the variety of types of housing units created. The EOHLC guidelines allows for 10% of units to be required to be inclusionary, with incomes limited to no less than 80% of the area median income. It also allowed communities to require greater than 10%, up to 20% if the community could provide a third-party economic feasibility study indicating that requiring greater than 10% inclusionary units would be economically feasible to construct. In last year's Article 34 zoning, Lexington required 15% inclusionary units for projects with 8 or more units. EOHLC did not fully approve our affordability requirements for 15% affordable for smaller projects starting at 8 units. The Planning Board believes that it is important to maximize Lexington's production of inclusionary units. Thus, the town re-engaged the third-party consultant to focus on the economics of the smaller projects. The updated consultant's report supports a tiered approach where projects between 10 and 13 units would require 10% inclusionary units, and projects with 14 or more units would require 15% inclusionary units. With this article, we are updating our zoning to align with the January 2024 supplemental feasibility study findings to the maximum affordability requirements that we can impose. This article proposes the maximum inclusionary requirement that EOHLC will permit to maintain compliance with MBTA communities. Requiring over 10% is a goal of the community. It is desirable to require greater than 10% inclusionary in order to maintain safe harbor from so-called unfriendly Massachusetts General Laws Chapter 40B developments. Safe harbor would be lost if a community's affordable housing units drop below 10% of the town's total housing stock. Passage of Article 50 will also provide below-market rate housing in new developments throughout town where affordable units are integrated and indistinguishable from the rest of the development. The Planning Board, by a vote of 5-0, recommends approval of Article 50. Thank you.